Hello, Collaborate, Elaborate. It's Thursday.
Collaborate, elaborate, yeah.
Hi guys, so this video comes to you in 5 parts. Part 1, Katie, happy birthday. I hope that your birthday is awesome. I'm sorry that I couldn't make you a cake like I did for Shelby, but I've been extremely busy. I hope you have an awesome day. Here's an invisible cake. You can make a wish. So I hope your day is awesome. Lots of kisses and hugs from me too. I know that my video last week was pretty much crap and I didn't really talk at all. It was like 2 minutes long. So this week I figured I would go back and answer all the questions and stuff that was asked last week. Shelby asked, do we believe that angels and demons have an effect on us? Like, what exactly do we believe about angels and demons? I believe that demons and angels both have an effect on us. I believe that, like, Satan has his ways of, like, attacking us. And although, like, the attack, like, he can't ever force us to do anything unless you're, like, possessed. But I think you can have, like, oppression, which, like, basically means that, like, demons are around you kind of tempting you to do stuff. I haven't, like, really seen demons tempt me, but I definitely believe that, like, in my life, I've been plagued with things that aren't Christ-centered and aren't holy or righteous, and sort of demons have kind of like tried to get in there and tried to mess with that. I don't know how. I don't really know about the angel thing. Like, I know that, like, it's a spiritual warfare, like demons and angels are fighting against each other, and it's a warfare that we don't really see. So I would assume that, like, when we overcome demons, that has to do with us choosing not to sin, but also, like, angels helping us not to sin. I don't know. All I know is it's a spiritual warfare, and that's what biblically it speaks of. So I would assume that they're both present in my life and stuff. And he asked, do we ever fidget? Yes, I fidget constantly. I have a lot of habits, and people like to point those out a lot. I believe that it's mainly nervous habit. Yes, I'm a nervous and shy person. Although it might not seem like via video, in real life I would fidget, and I do fidget in my videos, but I would probably not talk, and I'd probably fidget a lot. Philby's question was, what's your argument for God? How do we make sense of it? And I guess how do we communicate that to others? I basically just tell people about the way I became a Christian and how God kind of changed my life and stuff. So I kind of go to it about, like, how many miracles I've seen that God's done in my life and in other people's lives. And I mean, to be truthfully honest, I think no one can really deny what has happened in somebody else's life. A lot of people are more receptive to that because a lot of people kind of are at where I used to be, and I get to tell them that, like, this is what happened to me and it's all because of God. I don't know. I don't really make it my goal to do that per se. It just kind of happens. Like, I feel like God will tell me when I'm supposed to talk to somebody and when I'm not. Charlie's friends asked 3 questions. What's your favorite specific color? I'd have to say the color of my room. I really like it. I think it's called, like, neon green or, like, neon light green. I don't know, but I like that color. And I also like the color of my car, which is, like, kiwi green. My favorite pizza topping, pineapple pizza. My favorite whale would probably be the whale shark. I know that that's like a shark and a whale, so I don't know if that counts. But we had it we had here. I don't know if you guys had it too. But on Discovery Channel, it was Shark Week, like last week. So I got to see a shark whale, and it looks like this. It looks pretty freaking awesome. And the last question is Shelby's question, which was about Katie. Can you actually believe that Jesus Christ never existed? I'll put it two ways. I believe that you can have the opinion that Jesus never existed, but I believe that if you do have that opinion, it's really hard for you to hold that opinion, because historically speaking, and I know this because I used to be in a confused place where you are, Katie, right now, and confused in like what faith I believed in. Before I was a Christian, that's kind of how I was. I was very confused. I even called myself an atheist, so like I was really trying to figure it out. And when I was figuring it out, I really kind of was like, yeah, Jesus Christ, whatever. And so I kind of did a lot of research, and a lot of that research came back, and I kind of was like, I can't really believe that Jesus never existed. In history, there's more things written about Jesus Christ than there is about Caesar. It kind of goes to show where I'm like, I believe that you can have totally have the opinion on whether you believe that Jesus Christ was God or if he wasn't God. But to say that Jesus Christ was never a person is kind of hard. Caesar obviously existed because there's a lot of like written evidence to prove that Caesar did exist. And so I have to say the same for Jesus Christ. There's a lot of evidence to prove that Jesus Christ was a person and lived on the earth and died on the earth and actually died on a cross. Like, there's evidence to prove that. I would just say it's kind of hard for you to have maybe that opinion. I don't know if you've done the research. If you haven't, then I would advise you to probably look into that. I also want to say that, Katie, no matter what you and who you are, and if you believe in Christ or not, to me, I'm sure to everybody else, it doesn't really matter. Like, I want to say that you shouldn't feel awkward or bad or weird because you're not. I mean, we're all in different parts in our lives, and maybe one day you'll be there and maybe one day you won't, but whatever the case may be, I just don't want you to feel like awkward or weird, because we all love you and it doesn't matter really. Part 3, I got a new camera. This is the flip camera. So if you guys have names for him, I want to name him. I don't know what to name him, so if you guys come up with a good name, maybe I'll name him that. Or so I'm going back to school soon, and I don't know when you guys are going back to school. I know that some of you got out of school when I was already out for like a month, so I guess I kind of want to know when you guys go back to school. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so do you have a question?
I do. Okay.
Okay, first off, let me introduce you. This is Kattie. She's on the phone. She's awesome.
Hi, everybody.
What's your question, Kattie?
Okay. What is your weirdest dream in which you wet the bed?
Let me know, because Kathy wants to know that. We'll see Neek tomorrow. Bye.